Let's see if we can get this lighting situation. Lola, come here. Let's see. Not so shiny. What crazy hair. Hey guys, it's me, your old pal. It's your old pal Amy. I literally just, I guess this is a string from the sweater. I just got back from weigh-in, and as per usual, I thought I would come on here and say hi. I just took off my name tag. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Amy. I'm a Weight Watcher, and I'm here to say hello. I just wanted to let you all know about weigh-in today. I have been doing the upcoming green plan this last week, just doing what I know of it based off of the pilot program information. Hi, Terry. How are you? I'm going to try not to yell because I think that you guys can hear me. Give me the thumbs up. My old camera, I had to speak loudly, and there's nothing worse than watching someone on YouTube and not being able to hear them, like on your phone. So I try to project, and then I realize I speak very loudly. So Janice is going to rejoin today. That's awesome. I'll wait for a couple of you guys to come in here. I hate it when people say pop in. I don't know why. It just bugs me when people say I'm going to pop on here or people pop in. I think maybe I just hear it a lot. I don't know. Pet peeve. Yeah, I got up this morning. I went to WW. I've been doing the week on green. So if you're wondering what I have been doing, if you go to my channel, down below you will see my channel name, which is N is for Nurse. If you click on that, you can go to my old videos, and I have put up little like pre-reviews of what I know of the upcoming changes that are happening on allegedly November the 11th. And I've been following green and the green 0-point food list. So basically tracking pretty much everything except for the non-starchy vegetables and fruits that are on that list. And I've been doing that this last week. And then also I did it for a couple days the previous week, where I also tried out the purple plan. Green seems to be fitting me a lot better than the purple plan. So if you guys want more information, check out those videos. So I did go to my weekly meeting this week. The week was on goal setting. Remember I told you guys that seems to be the new WW emphasis, is on setting goals. In fact, we were to write down a goal for the week. We talked a lot about addressing when, if you make a goal, you don't meet that goal, and how to correct that. And there's a 4-step process that they outlined for that. So let's say your goal this last week was to track every day, and for whatever reason that didn't work out. They want you to ask yourself, how did you feel when you set the goal? When it came time to act, how did you feel? And then, like, what's the difference? And what is your new goal? I don't know if that really goes with tracking. Maybe it's like losing 5 pounds or something. I don't know. He didn't really go in depth on this. We talked instead about my leader. He was asking for some troubleshooting. He had someone come and join WW. And the person that joined was really just not ready to change their own behavior. And so they came to the center and they asked my leader, like, how do I lose weight on this when I only eat meat, pizza, and spaghetti? And my leader was trying to address this. And he was like, well, what are you willing to change? Do you eat fruits and vegetables? And basically, this person was like, no, I only eat meat, pizza, and spaghetti, and I'm not willing to change that. And basically, he never saw this person again. They never came back. So he was just talking about that. He felt really bad, like maybe he could have troubleshooted that a little bit better. And so we were helping him sort of troubleshoot, because I think he he was like, what would you tell that person based on freestyle? And so there were just different ideas in the room. It was kind of a different meeting. I don't know. It was just different. Um, Angie, I don't know. We're talking about feelings a lot. And if you're a very practical person, that may not be your thing. And that's interesting that you say that, Angie Auger. I feel like we've been troubleshooting a lot in our meetings. I feel like the meetings have sort of taken this slant of when things aren't working, when things go wrong, kind of like a more negative approach or something to it. So I think that that's an interesting perspective. And instead of sort of, I'm not sure, but I know what you're getting at here. We are talking about feelings a lot. For some people, that's very helpful. And I think today this didn't really resonate with me, and it didn't really seem to resonate with my leader that much. He was really into the goal setting aspect of it, and not so much what do you do when you don't meet a goal, or you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it was a very interesting meeting. I did ask him, you do not have to be at your goal weight to work for WW now. That was a question that we had all sort of bounced around and talked about. So just so you all know, he said in the past, yes, you did have to be at goal. You did have to be a lifetime member, and Weight Watchers has changed that. So just FYI for you guys out there. Anyway, let's get on with it because I feel like this was clear as mud. We had a very complicated recipe using delicata squash, which I do love delicata squash. It does have the Blue Apron advertisement on it this week. And my leader went piece by piece through all the ingredients on here because he was talking about how these recipes sometimes have things on them that we've never heard of and how we need to be more open to like unusual ingredients. I did notice farro is on here, which is going to be, I believe, an upcoming 0 point food on and I think it may be 0 points right now. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but on the upcoming purple plan, I believe farro was on that list. So anyway, very interesting. He went piece by piece. We talked about substitutions. He was really into the recipe this week and then talking about us setting SMART goals, which that has been an ongoing theme. I really like that theme with WW, which is, setting short-term goals. So Lisa just tried butternut squash for the first time. It was awesome. Hi, Marion. How are you? Hi, Luigi. Okay, so 1 week on green, and I was down another, let me show you guys, 1.6. So minus 1.6 pounds. So since me going back to meetings a couple of weeks ago, you guys know I returned. I did get my 5-pound award for this stint, which is funny. This is the charm that they give you if you've lost 5 pounds. You guys know that I love charms. Hopefully you guys can see that. The last time I got one of these was maybe in the spring or something. And basically this is re-awarded to me because it was the same type of situation, but the little bail right here broke off. So I don't have one of these in my possession. So this is the first colored charm that I have now from WW. They do give you a little key ring for that. And I have shown you guys the key ring that I put my charms on. I have some charms that I bought off of eBay, but I bought this at a gift shop. It has my name on it. It hooks on to my binder. And then on this side is where I put my charms. I have some charms on here from before. I need to go through these and sort of readjust. So yeah, down 1.6, very happy with that. So since I went back on September the 27th, it has not even been a month. It'll be a month tomorrow. I am down 5.4 and losing every week. So, and this is usually my hormonal week. So usually I do not lose, I maintain, or I go up a little bit. So I was very excited to be down 1.6 today. So definitely on track. The things that really, really helped me this week was getting my steps in, tracking everything. I did put placeholders in for bananas. This may be a controversial thought for you all, but this is based on my prior experience with WW years ago, Weight Watchers, as we like to call it. We old school babes like to call it Weight Watchers. Thanks, Marion. Thanks, Janice. I counted for like bananas, basically bananas. I put 2 points in for a banana. Really, I was thinking if I have a second banana, I need to count it. I was reading through some old Weight Watcher materials that talked about the 0 point food list is really meant for one serving at a time. And if you plan on eating more than one serving of a 0 point food, you should consider counting it. So I'm going to go with that, you guys. I think that that's valuable information. And for me, 2 bananas in a day can put me over. I don't, especially if I'm not hungry. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's my own personal preference. So I would put a little placeholder in there for banana. And that way, if I went back, I would really have to think, am I actually hungry? Or am I just eating a banana because I love bananas so much? And do I want to spend 2 points on a banana? Okay, so that's how I addressed that this last week, and it served me well. I really feel like let your weight loss be your guide. If you have little tips and tricks that you do for yourself and you're losing weight. Now, who knows if I had had an extra banana every day, if I would have had a loss this week. Do you know what I'm saying, you guys? Because there are calories in bananas. So any Severmet, that's a good question. I use sort of the old school thinking of fruit. So a banana was always 2 points. You can also go into the calculator and put in calories, fat, carbohydrates, sugars of any fruit, and it will calculate points for you, and you can add that to your tracker. In fact, today I was telling my meeting leader that I really like to track as much as possible. And he said, you know, Amy, you can do that with 0 point foods. He said, remember, you have the calculator. If you ever want to look up the nutritional value on something and put it in and add it to your tracker, you can do that. So, correct. Virginia is saying on the old school plan, half of a banana was a serving, right? So half of a 6-ounce banana was 1 point. Barbara, yes, I'm down 1.6 today. Yes, absolutely. So that makes sense. So I'm glad that any Severmet. I think that's how you say your username. Yes, I think that that makes total sense. So if you're wanting to do that, now apples, I don't really, I'm not somebody that wants to eat 2 apples, but grapes, absolutely, I could eat more than a cup of grapes. And so grapes and bananas and things like that, if I feel like it's a high abuse fruit for me personally, I will put it in the tracker. Okay? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Anita. Oh yeah, no, I'm good, Anita. I'm good. I don't know if I'm coming off as not good. I have some other things going on with a good friend of mine that is kind of bumming me out today. So that's another conversation. But other than that, my meeting was great. Hey, I did find out from my leader today. I was asking him. We were talking about plans. I was trying to see if he would give me a little info because you know how I am, and he was saying, this is my nurse leader that's on Saturdays. He was saying he lost his weight on Points Plus. And he said it was really, really hard for him when Weight Watchers went from Points Plus to Smartpoints. And he said he was able to maintain lifetime and he did really well on Smartpoints. And then he told me, he said Freestyle really threw him for a loop. And there has been a lot of trial and error for him on Freestyle, which, he's very, very transparent today about for him for Freestyle. I know I have a lot of subscribers that love Freestyle. So this is not knocking Freestyle. This is all about personal and individual experience. But he just shared that with me today that he really loved Points Plus. And then he felt that Smartpoints was good and he did well on that in lifetime. But that Freestyle has been a challenge for him. He did not tell me anything else. So you're fine, Anita. Thank you for the peace sign. Janice says that she can definitely abuse fruit abuse It's not really, but grapes, bananas, and melons for sure. Louise says, I hate freestyle. Louise is telling it like it is. And you lost 96 pounds on Smartpoints. Right. And that's what I'm doing right now. The green program, which is Smartpoints. I am loving it. I'm loving it, you guys. I just feel totally at home. I feel like I'm in my comfy Weight Watcher slippers and robe, and I'm just in comfort land, and it's a great place to be mentally for me. So my hope for you guys is that when we do have these program changes, you find your comfy Weight Watcher slippers and you slip into them and you get real comfy and you see the results that you're wanting to see. Um, Virginia says that she likes that we're focusing on not taking in too much sugar. Luigi says, yes, it's a head game for sure. Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to share with you all. I had vlogged a little bit this morning, but I don't feel like editing. I did pick up a shaker. I've been drinking a couple of little like protein, the pure protein or premier protein. What are the chocolate shakes that everybody drinks? I don't like those. They have a weird smell to me. But I had picked up some protein powder at the health food store. And so I've been having like a 2-point shake maybe every 2 or 3 days. Just like if I'm on the go, they've been really helpful to curb my appetite. Like one day I ate breakfast. Actually, the day that I vlogged for you guys on the green plan, I ate breakfast. Then a couple hours later, I had a snack. And then I didn't eat lunch until 2:30. And so that's when these really helped me. So I took a shake with me on the road. So at 12:30, when my stomach actually started growling, I was able to put something in there. And I just thought this was such a good size. It's not huge. I think it's good for portion control. It says WW on it, so I'm representing. I don't know. And it's blue. It's blue and gray. So if you're a Cowboys fan, although the Cowboys. What is wrong with Cowboys? Anyway, I was born in Texas. So I was born in Fort Worth, Texas. So I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I also got another bag of these. This week, if you went to the meeting last week, they gave you a $2 coupon this week for anything that you wanted to get. And I used it. These I keep in the car with me at all times. They're the uncured pepperoni minis. I believe 2 of these, you can have 2 of these for 1 Smartpoint. And they're high protein. This is another thing that if I'm out on the road and I just need a really quick something, these are nice size, you guys. So 2 of these for 1 Smartpoint. And I'm good to go. Sometimes I have 2 of these in not a laughing cow, a Baby Bell, and fabulous little snack for the afternoon. So I bought a little package of these just to have in the car with me. I am leaving on a work trip tomorrow to San Antonio. These are going to go with me for the conference, so that I have some things. I'm going to bring a couple of Built Bars, this. I always bring my own like bananas and stuff and my water bottle, just so I have things in case sometimes they do provide food for us. Sometimes they don't provide like the healthiest things. Sometimes they do. And it's so funny. I work in healthcare. You would think that everything would be really healthy. So, oh, you don't have those in Canada. You don't have the Weight Watcher products. I didn't know that. Marion Harold says she made Lifetime in Germany in 2007, and you don't know what program that was. Marion, that's probably going to be your Momentum or Turnaround program if you want to look online for Weight Watchers Momentum. That's back when, I believe, when did points? Yes, because Momentum was 2010. So you would have been Momentum. Your points would be on calories, fat, and fiber. So you want to look for that. Over on iTrack Bites, that program is called Conquer Cravings. Let me just double check so that I tell you the right thing. If you want to do an old program, iTrack Bites has the old programs. They have Points Plus, and they have the Momentum plan. I'm going to tell you the right one. I wish Freddie and Lisa, are you in here? Okay. Yes. Lisa's in here from dumpy to diva. What's that called? Momentum turnaround is conquer cravings. I got it right. 2 points. Right. So go check that out. If you guys have not seen I Track Bites before, I just pulled up conquer cravings for you. Maybe you can see this, maybe not. Anyway, I Track Bites. Maybe you can see that. But if you want to go from Dumpy to Diva, she has a whole channel where she's one of the head coaches over at iTrack Bites. She is the head coach, I believe, at iTrack Bites. Go to her channel. She's got all kinds of instructional videos and she'll help you find the right program, I believe. Hopefully, I'm not misrepresenting you, Lisa. You're welcome, Marion. So I hope you guys had a great weigh in. Goals for the week: tracking, of course, water, of course, and then staying on plan. I'm traveling for almost the entire week. So with yummy Mexican food in Texas. So I'm very, very excited about that. So, all right, guys. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go put my little doodad on my little doohickey. I am over on Instagram and it's for Nurse 17 over there. If you guys want to come hang out with me on Instagram, I have been like doing little vloggy type things over there on my stories. So thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Stay on program. Stay in orbit. Bye.